All right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Rock the Week, week 5. I apologize for our delay on starting. You know, after 5 weeks, there is some technical difficulties, but we managed through it. I have Amanda and Tyler here as usual. Welcome. Thank you very much for being here. We are going to discuss what's coming up in week 5. In week 5, we're going to talk about our favorite things. So that's me, Amanda, and Tyler telling you our favorite things. And then we're going to do an interview with an athlete from Washoe County, Caroline Pedraza. And then we'll have a Fit 5 lesson, which focuses on hydration. And for this Fit 5 lesson, we have Dr. Lindsay McGraw, Doctor of Physical Therapy and Clinical Director for Fun Fitness in Northern California. And Caroline has some questions for her, and you know, we'll get to know Dr. McGraw a little bit more through this. And then once we're done interviewing Dr. McGraw, we'll move into our exercise break with Coach Liz from Henderson. She has been posting, randomly throughout our weeks on our Facebook group with at-home exercises. So she's going to show us one here live today. So if you don't have a chair and some gallons of water to do some weights with, get those ready. She says you don't need the gallons of water if you choose not to, but you get the full effect with the workout if you have those props. But she'll tell you, she'll let you know when she does her workout. And then we'll do a sneak peek of the week ahead. So everybody ready to roll? I'm ready to share my favorite things. So my week 4 favorite things, a lot of it came yesterday during Sunday Fun Day. As a staff, we posted the Harlem Shake, so we wanted to see what everybody else would come up with. And we had Lakeisha Taylor from Carson City show us her wobble. We had Kelvin Rainey from Las Vegas show us his version of the Harlem Shake. Went back to the late 90s with the Bad Boy Harlem Shake, and then wanted to show off new coach Stephanie Salunga doing a balance workout at home, and then Coach Jackie Ramirez posting a selfie of herself after a afternoon walk. So those are my favorite things. But there was a lot more that I couldn't post up here. Michael LeBrock, Rob Doyle. You'll see those. I think Tyler and Amanda are featuring those guys in their favorite things. So Amanda, what was some of your favorite things from week 4?
So last week's focus was on fruits and vegetables, and we asked everybody to share their favorites, and these were some of mine. So Oliver Young posting these really great salads and dinners. Maurice Hollins from SAC walked to the grocery store and picked up a lot of fruits and vegetables. Stedman Finley has some spaghetti squash there with watermelon, and Michael from Nevada is with corn. So I love corn too. Good job, guys. Keep it up.
Man, watermelon and pasta on the same plate. I mean, I'm gonna have to try that at some time.
Looks like there's ketchup on that toast maybe too.
Nice.
Tyler, what was your favorite thing?
So my favorite things for the week, a lot of good stuff this week. Again, Harry said there's a lot of good dancing this week. It's a lot of fun. This Wednesday is International Dance Day, so get your dancing shoes ready for that. Pick your favorite song. We'll have some fun. Rob Doyle there in the middle did a Harlem Shake, and he was on Special Olympics, main Special Olympics channel this week doing a little dance. Oliver was also dancing. He was doing some hiking this week. I think shared some of his meals, which Amanda just mentioned. And then Edison, which didn't quite fit into the health and fitness at home, but we're going to give him a shout out because it was his birthday, and he won a climate change climate challenge video for Earth Day, which was last week. He and his sister made a very cool Lego stop motion video, and they won the California Coastal Commission Award, and then donated that money back to Special Olympics and their local school. So just a shout out to them as well. But a lot of great stuff this week. Keep it up. We're excited to see what this week is.
Harry?
Congrats.
Harry.
Yes, Caroline, we can hear you, Caroline.
Yeah, I couldn't. It went from pause.
It's okay. We'll get to you.
Okay.
Tyler, we're done. So those are some cool favorite things. Congrats to Edison, and again, shout out to Rob for doing the one-man Harlem Shake. If you guys have not seen the staff video of the Harlem Shake, go to the Nevada Health and Fitness at Home page, and you can check out Amanda and Tyler put on their dancing moves there. And
and there's a YMCA with on the NorCal's page for yesterday. All the staff, Harry's in it too. So a lot of fun on both channels for Sunday Fun Day. Always a favorite.
Yeah, it's been awesome. So all right, so we're gonna move into our athlete interview. We have Caroline Pedraza from Washoe County. Caroline, thanks for joining us today.
You're welcome.
So can you tell everybody what sports you do and how long you've been in Special Olympics?
I do bowling, basketball, swimming, flag football, and I've been in it 5.5 years.
Man, Caroline, when do you sleep? Sounds like you participate in every sport and you're just training all the time. So I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
So you've been one of the most active people in our health and fitness at home group. What has been your favorite part of being in our health and fitness at home group?
The exercises,
Well, you've been posting videos of your favorite exercise, which is the lunges, right?
Right.
And what did you post for Selfie Saturday? What was your favorite vegetable for Selfie Saturday?
My favorite selfie was the spinach that I posted.
Spinach? Yeah, I
spinach.
agree with you too. I posted a selfie with spinach too. I always thought that spinach made me like Popeye. So we'll see. We'll see at the end of this quarantine, and if I have the body of Popeye. Probably not, but I'm working on it. Caroline, we have Dr. Lindsay McGraw here today from NorCal, and she's our clinical director for Fun Fitness. So I'm going to turn it over to you to ask her some questions. Is that okay?
Okay.
All right. Welcome, Dr. McGraw. Meet Caroline. All right, Caroline.
Great.
Yep. Go ahead.
Tell us about yourself, Dr. McGraw.
Yeah, thanks so much, Caroline, for having me on. I'm a physical therapist, which means that I help people with injuries and pain that they have, mostly in like muscles and joints. And I live in San Francisco, and I've been involved with the Special Olympics for about a year now, helping bring fun fitness to Northern California. We didn't have a program here before, so it's been really fun building out the program here today and getting to meet and help out at a lot of the health fairs.
How and why did you get involved with Special Olympics?
That's a great question. I did some volunteering with the Special Olympics when I was in high school. And I have a cousin who's an athlete in Sacramento. And so recently, about a year ago, I switched jobs. And so I was able to have some more time. I started working part-time so I could be home with my daughter. I have a 2-year-old. And so that also meant that I was able to have some time to do more projects. And that's something that I've been wanting to do for a long time, was to get back involved with the Special Olympics. So I was really excited to get to come back and get to help the athletes in their competition now.
Do you have a favorite memory?
Man, there's so many good memories, right? It's hard to pick one, just like you said. I think that my favorite memory was probably our very first Fun Fitness NorCal event, which was in Pleasant, and it was the floor hockey event. So I don't know if any athletes here today were at that event, but that was the very first time that we did the Fun Fitness program. And so it was really, really great to see all of the preparation and the hard work that we had done and Amanda had done come together.
Okay. Why is it important to drink water?
Really good question. So today we're going to talk a little bit about the importance of water or hydration. I don't know if everyone knows this, but 60% of our body, so that's more than half of our body, is made up of water. And even more crazy, 90%, almost all of our blood is made up of water. So it's really important to drink water to stay hydrated and to make sure that our body can function properly. So many parts of our body need water to properly function, especially if you are exercising.
What is so special about water?
Ooh, what's so special about water? Well, I think that it's really special that we have the ability to give our body nutrients through water. So water helps us to bring liquid to our muscles. So it actually helps our muscles have more fluid in them so they can perform better. It also helps lubricate our joints, so it can make us move our movement smoother. It's also really important that we drink water because we're constantly excreting water, both through our sweat and also when we go to the bathroom. And so I think it's really cool that we are mostly made up of water, and also that the planet Earth is 70% water. So, you know, water is really everywhere. And I think it's really cool that we have the ability to get ourselves hydration by choosing to drink water.
How much water should we be drinking every day?
Well, the complicated answer is that it can depend, and there's no standard. However, we do recommend that you drink like 5 big bottles of water a day. Or we say like 8 smaller glasses of water. If you're exercising, it's important that you drink some extra water, since usually when we sweat, we're excreting water, and so we can get a little bit dehydrated.
Why is it important to stay hydrated?
Good question. It's important to stay hydrated so we can function at our best. So when we are hydrated, what that means is that our blood pressure is better regulated. It also means that our muscles have nutrients brought to them, so we have more energy in our muscles so we can exercise and we can perform at our best. It also helps our kidneys function, which is part of what helps clean our body out.
What is water's effect on our muscles and body?
So water helps keep our muscles really well lubricated. I like to think about a muscle like you think about a raisin or a grape, right? So a muscle that has a lot of water in it is a grape, but if you don't give it water, or if you leave it outside, that grape is going to shrivel up into a raisin, right? And I would much rather work out with a nice juicy grape muscle than I would with a raisin muscle, right? So that's one of the really important things that water does for our muscles, is it helps keep them really prepared to perform.
Does Gatorade count as water?
Yes, Gatorade counts as water, but what I would caution is that you really want to only drink Gatorade when you're working out and when you're working out hard. Gatorade has extra electrolytes, which are some of the minerals that help regulate our muscles. So muscles need more than just water, right? They also need some other nutrients, and Gatorade has that, which is great. But if you're not exercising a lot, you don't necessarily need those extra nutrients. Also, Gatorade can have a lot of sugar, just like juice. So we want to be careful with how much Gatorade we're drinking. So Gatorade can count, but we really recommend that you drink Gatorade when you're exercising for a long period of time, like more than 30 minutes, because that's really where it helps you replenish your muscles. Good questions, Caroline. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. McGraw.
Of course, we have a few slides now that we can show that also kind of highlight what we talked about here that I can go over. So like we talked about, our goal for this week is to drink 5 bottles of water a day. So it's great. I've got mine right here. You can kind of keep it near you and take a few sips now and then. Yep, Caroline's got hers too. It's really important to drink some water before we exercise, and then while you're exercising to take small sips of water as well. And so we talked about why it's important to stay hydrated, but also why it's really dangerous to not drink enough water. So when we don't drink enough water, that's called dehydration. And so what happens is your body actually, it will stop performing very well. So you won't have a lot of energy. You won't be able to exercise as well. You won't perform as good. But also you can have some pretty bad health things, like you can get headaches. Also your urine, when you go to the bathroom, it can be really dark and smelly. And those are all signs that you don't have enough water in your body. And again, we can start to shut down our bodies when we don't have water, since we need it so much to be able to do all the things we like to do. So if you are dehydrated, you'll be feeling thirsty or maybe have a dry mouth, okay? And we talked about there's so many benefits of drinking water, but it is really good, not just to perform when you're doing exercises, but it'll help you keep your skin feeling good. It'll also help you maintain your body weight. Water can really help you regulate and get rid of all the toxin. It helps your digestion. It also can be good to drink some water when you're eating, so that you don't always use food for water. Good foods to eat. Usually foods that are really rich in water are going to be a little bit bigger, and they're going to be a little bit more work for you to eat. So even good hydration foods, think about how much water is in a watermelon, can be really good to do. And it generally helps your mood and makes you happy.
All right. Dr. McGraw, thank you for being on. Definitely like the comparison of a grape to a raisin, helping you understand what hydration is about. I definitely will keep that in mind when I feel like I have not drank enough water for the day, because I'm not trying to turn into a raisin. Caroline, thank you very much for the interview with Dr. McGraw. You did a great job, but don't go anywhere, because we are now going to turn it over to Coach Liz. Coach Liz, thank you for being here today.
Hi, Harry. Glad to be here. Hi, everyone. Great to see you.
How much water are you drinking a day, Coach Liz?
Well, I live in Las Vegas. It's very hot and dry here, so I always make sure I drink 7 to 8 glasses of water a day.
Yeah. Before we got on, you were telling us about how you stay fit at home. What have you been, other than providing us with the at-home workouts and all of that, what have you been doing? What else have you been doing to stay fit?
Well, Harry, I live in a high-rise building, and there are 34 floors, which is a very, very tall building. And there are stairs inside going from the first floor up to the 34th floor. There are 33 flights of stairs, and there are 20 stairs each flight, so that's 660 stairs, and I run them almost every day.
Oh man. Well, yeah, that 34 flights of stairs sounds like a lot, but you know, I know that you're trying to hit your goal of doing it in 7 minutes, right? Or under 7 minutes. You're almost there. I heard you're at 7:02, so hopefully you'll get it there. But now I'm just going to turn it over to you to lead Caroline, us, and everybody else at home on a workout today. All right?
Yeah. Hi, everyone. So nice to see you. Okay, I have a chair here. I'm backing it up against a wall. I want to make sure that you have it against something so it doesn't slide out from under you. So the first thing we're going to do is a little warm up. And you warm up first with your arms, arm circles, small circles, bigger circles. Here we go. Oh, this feels great. Okay, reverse direction. Small circle. Big circles. Okay, arm stretch. Girl, do an arm stretch with me. Oh, see your arm? Pull it across. You should feel the stretch in your shoulder. Yeah, oh, good one. Now pull it up. Grab your elbow, push it, yeah, just to the point of a little bit of a pull. No pain. Oh, I'm waking up here, so I'm going to make those waking up noises. Feel free to make them with me. Here we go. Over the head. Yeah. Wonderful. Okay. Now we are going to do some high knees. Excellent, Caroline. You do great. Yeah. Let's do 1, 2. Count with 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay, now I want you to split your legs apart a little bit and just kind of dangle down. Stretch in the back of your legs. Just relax. I know you can't see my legs, but I'm touching. All right, guys. We should feel ready to do a little bit of work here. So what I'd like you to do is sit down in your chair. That's my camera. Everybody, hold on just a second. Okay. Now we're going to work out our arms, and what we're going to do is something called a shoulder press. Now you can do it without weights. Lower your arms to your shoulder level. Push up again, down to shoulder level. Or if you have weights, I've got a couple of bottles of detergent here. Excellent, excellent. I see you, Caroline. Good job. Lift them up. Down to shoulder level. Up. There you go, down to shoulder level. Let's do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job, good job. All right, the next thing we'll do are something that I call chair squats. So you got your chair behind you. I want you to stand maybe 6 inches in front of the chair. Are you ready? Put your arms straight out. Sit down. Got it? Stand up. Excellent. Excellent. Do it again. Sit down. Stand up. One more. Head up. Good job. Okay, now, gonna make it a little bit harder. Shall I say more? Take your, hold them close to your body. And now we're gonna stand up. And sit. Let's do 3 of these. Up. Sit. Up. Sit. Good job. Now, the final challenge on these is to extend them out. Now, this is going to be testing your arms and your legs. You're going to feel it in both. So here we go. Up. Great, Caroline. Down. You feel it in your arms?
Yeah.
Yeah. Down. Up. Down. Okay. Stand up, but keep your weights. Hold your weights. Hold them by your side. I want you to raise them up. Slowly down. Good job. Let's do 5. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Great. Okay, we're done with our weights. 2 more exercises to go. Don't need your chair. These 2. Now, a lot of folks are good at doing push-ups on the floor, but if you're a newbie to push-ups, but you still want to try them, the best way to get into them is to do them against the wall. So I got a nice flat wall here. My hands are clean, so I'm not going to put little funky little fingerprints all over there. Get up against your wall. See how I'm, there we go. Lower yourself. Just like doing a push-up on the ground, except you're doing it against the wall. Let's do 5. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Great job. Great job. Last one. This is called a wall sit. You're going to have your feet about a foot away from the wall, right about shoulder level apart, okay? Slide your butt down a little bit. Now, it's important, you might have to have your feet about a foot and a half, 2 feet away from the wall, because you want your feet in front of your knee. You do not want your knees hanging over your feet. So then you've got your butt and your shoulders against the wall, and you're going to sit. Let's count to 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Great job. I hope you felt that in your legs. that is it for the exercises. I want to do a quick cool down.
Sure.
To me, the cool down is about the same as the warm up, except instead of getting bigger, we get smaller. Square circles, make them smaller. Yeah, do your arm stretch. And over the shoulder. Do another arm stretch, other arm. Good. Good job. Over the shoulder. Do a touch. Oh, yeah. The last thing I would say is to stretch your calf. And I probably shouldn't do this on an upholstered chair. It'd be better if I had a hard chair, but my chair wouldn't. Forward and feel the stretch in the calf. You got it, Caroline. Good job. And the other one too. Get both legs. Awesome. I'm watching.
All right, Elizabeth, thank you very much. I appreciate it. If Dr. McGraw is still on, there are a few questions that I'd like to ask her. Caroline, good job on the exercise.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, is Dr. McGraw still on? Amanda, is she still on?
She is unavailable at the moment, but she will be
Oh.
back on in a few.
All right. Well, maybe I'll ask you, Liz. So
Yeah.
what would you say to an athlete that may, let's see, his name is Sean. His name
Okay.
is Sean, and he wants to know, he says he doesn't live in a big space. How much room do you actually need to do the exercises that, you just showed us?
You don't need much room at all. You can do them inside or you can do them outside as long as you can bring a chair with you and have it against a hard surface like a wall of a house or an apartment or anything like that. But I'm looking around here.
Yeah.
I think I was about 10, like in a 10, 12-foot square.
Yeah.
Which not much at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I agree with you. I think that if you're able to utilize the chair and utilize a section of a wall, you don't need that much space, regardless of where you live or the type of house that you live in or anything like that.
Right.
And then another question came to us from, let's see, hold on. Another question came from Oliver, and this is maybe a question that we all can answer.
Okay.
What is the best healthy takeout food that we should order compared to the other takeout food that we should order? What do you say, Caroline?
What's your favorite?
Stir-fried vegetables.
Good job. Okay. So you say stir-fried vegetables. What about you, Coach Liz?
Well, if I want a sandwich, I'll get like a chicken sandwich, but I'll make sure it's not fried. I'll get something broiled and I'll ask for it dry, like no mayonnaise, and I'll say, give me extra vegetables like lettuce and tomato and sprouts.
Amanda, what do you say?
I like salads, so anything with lots of leafy greens and a little bit of protein, like chicken or something else.
Yeah, where's Tyler and his tofu?
Yeah, I like tofu. There's some takeout with tofu. Like I think someone mentioned the stir fry. There's some rice, tofu, veggie kind of things.
Yeah, and
don't eat meat.
Yeah, definitely for me, what we've been doing is, you know, a mixture of what Caroline and Coach Liz is talking about, stir-fried vegetables with chicken, but not have the dressing on it, no great, you know, nothing added on, and a lot of vegetables. I do like tofu, so don't think I'm knocking that because I do like it. I just like it in like black bean sauce with a bunch of rice and just seasoned very well. But and you know, salads too. So I mean, there's no. I don't think that there is any right. There's 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 not one specific right place to order from, Oliver. I think that when you're ordering your food takeout wise, look at the menu and see what the health options are on the menu, and um, and do what feels good for you. I do want to make sure that everybody knows eating healthy doesn't mean you eat food that doesn't taste good. Make sure you eat the food that you like or that it tastes good, and pick something that you like. And you know, eating healthy does not mean that food doesn't taste good. So please keep that in mind. Um, so
We have a couple of other questions
Yeah.
too that came through. Yes, Riley, good. Steak salads are tasty. But Cruz has, maybe Coach Liz, you can help answer this question. How many hours a week should someone work out? In your
Well, I would say not so much hours, but frequency per week. You know, I would say definitely aim for 5 times per week, and you should exercise for a minimum of 30 minutes. And that's enough time to get a warm up and then have, let's say, 15 minutes of good activity. And then, so a 10-minute warm up, 15 minutes of activity, and then 5 minutes of a cool down should do it. 5 times a week. If you are consistent and persistent, you will see results.
Yep, gotta get that fit 5 days of exercise a week.
And you know, I think one of the things that we also didn't mention is portion control. Just don't overeat when you know do your meals. I think we'll have somebody next week talking about portion control and making sure that you don't overeat every time you have a meal. You know, it's I think that's been one of the main things that I've focused on is to, because I love food, and portion control has been one thing that we want to make sure that is stressed to everybody that's out there listening, is just don't overeat while you're sitting down for a meal.
Everybody, I just want to quickly introduce my cat Loki, who is right, but he's still my kitty, and I love him. And I hope you'll have a pet. I hope it's a pet that you love too.
Loki needed his 15 seconds of fame. I got you, Loki. So there's a question, you know, maybe something that we have to ask somebody who may not be on, but, you know, for vegans, you know, what are the proper things to eat for them to get the same nutrients?
Tyler's a vegan.
Oh, is he?
Tyler, tell us, what do you eat?
Oh, what do you? I did not know Tyler was vegan.
So yeah, it's important. I think Sean, you've got a lot of protein. I know you said you like the vegan burgers, which is good. Tofu, beans, nuts have a lot of protein in them. So trying to get the you know, the produce. I know it's a little harder to go to the store now, so we don't want to be going every day or getting all those things. But if you stock up and you can have some really good balanced meals, and again, drinking water is really important too. And try not to, you know, I'm not a doctor, not a health expert, but trying to avoid a lot of the processed stuff, because some of the fake meats, which I like sometimes too, they have a lot of salt and sodium in them. And if we get too much of that, that's not good for our bodies, and we need to drink even more water to kind of regulate that.
Something I learned today. Tyler's vegan. All right.
Yeah.
Great. So Tyler, do you wanna talk about what's on the week ahead? What's up for the week ahead?
Sure. Well, just another reminder to our Fit 5 challenge is online. So it's if you're participating in it, great. You send your sheets, excuse me, to Healthy Athletes at SONC or Healthy Athletes at SONV.org, depending on where you are, or you just pick one and send them. We'll get it either way. But you can fill this in online. This is we were talking about. It's a great way to remember to drink those 5 glasses of water per day. Last week we had Kara from our staff who gave us some good tips on putting some fruit in water to make it a little. Sometimes water. If you just drink a lot of water, maybe you want something to make it taste a little bit better. But as Dr. McGraw pointed out, the Gatorade and some of the sugary stuff isn't that great for us all the time. So, but if you want to add some fruit and mark down on your water bottle, so you have 1 and then you cross it off 2, or your Fit 5 sheet, then you get 5 a day. So this is a great way to keep track of things. And as Liz mentioned, 5 days of exercise per week. So coming up, week 5, today on our pages already, we have a message from AJ Cole, who's a punter from the Raiders, who led us in an awesome online workout last Tuesday. And he had some great motivational tips as well about what success means to him and hard work and just being the best we can be every day. Tomorrow we have a hand washing demo and a clinical director interview. Wellness Wednesday, we're going to do some fun drawing. Thankful Thursday, we just have a bunch of different staff and coaches, clinical directors, all giving thanks for what they're grateful for. Friday is our Flex It Friday, so we're going to work out hard with our staff members. Selfie Saturday with our water bottles, theme of the week, hydration. So I know Caroline had her water bottle there, and Liz had her water bottle. So get ready for your Selfie Saturday on that. And then Sunday Fun Day, we're going to dance again next week to a song, Can't Stop the Feeling, which is that Justin Timberlake? Yep, Justin Timberlake.
Good old JT.
Yeah, whatever song you want, whatever your favorite is, put it on and share with us in the group. So that's a lot of stuff for week 5. We also have, which I'll let Amanda touch on, a very special opportunity tonight.
Thanks, Tyler. That's right. Tonight we are doing a special live Strong Minds session with our clinical directors from Northern California, Chris and Parisa Shelton. They're going to talk to us about how to stay de-stressed and relaxed using Qigong, which is a meditation practice. We will send you guys the link, but hope you can join. We will be doing that at 5 p.m. Pacific this evening.
All right.
So again, don't forget to join us. I think most of you are on our Facebook groups, but if you're not, here's the way to do it. And we have a lot of fun stuff each day. And if you want to get even more, you can join. If you're in Nevada, you can join NorCal's. If you're in NorCal, you can join Nevada's, just to get a little, we have some of the content crosses over, but some of it's new and different athletes and different activities each day. So, but mainly wherever you live to join that Facebook group, because there's a lot of fun stuff every single day.
We have a couple more questions that are coming through from Daniel. He asked, what's our favorite food and drinks? And so last week was fruits and vegetables. So why don't we go around and talk about what our favorite fruits and vegetables are? Mine is blackberries, and I really like arugula and carrots. Tyler?
I love grapes, and I like broccoli, and peas are always my favorite.
I will say that I enjoy my spinach and green peppers and red peppers. I do cut them up and either throw them in my egg white omelet or stir fry them and throw it over rice. But yeah, spinach and green pepper are mine. How about you, Coach Liz?
My favorite fruits are all kinds of berries. I like strawberries, blackberries, blueberries. They're all just awesome. And they're so colorful too. And I know that colorful fruits and vegetables are usually the most nutritious. My favorite veggie, hands down, I love Brussels sprouts.
Mm,
Yum.
yes.
Yum.
Yeah. What about you, Caroline?
My favorite fruit is rhubarb, strawberry,
Mm,
spinach, corn, and Brussels sprouts.
nice. I do like me some Brussels sprouts.
Mm.
Yeah. All right. What's this slide, Tyler? Oh, questions, comments. Yeah. Do you want to go over this and just remind everybody?
Sure. So you can email healthyathletes@sonc.org or sonv.org. And I had a question about the Fit 5, how to download that. So if can't pull up who asked that question, but if you want to send an email to this email, then we'll email you back the form so you can print it out at home or fill it out at home, whatever's easier for you. Or if you have any questions or if you have videos, exercise videos, tips, things like that, healthyathletes@sonc.org or healthyathletes@sonv.org. All of our fun stuff is on our website, so sonc.org/at-home or sonv.org/at-home. We just added the Raiders workout with AJ Cole last week, so that's front and center. We have a lot of new stuff writing on there pretty much every week. There's new exercises. Amanda put together a long list of a bunch of different organizations and gyms and different virtual workouts or at-home workouts that you can do. So there's dozens of things where you like Zumba or dancing or fitness or cardio. Go to sonc.org/at-home or sonv.org/at-home. You can find all of those there and find the one that works best for you. And you can try something new every week and find what your favorite is. And our Fit 5 form, again, is at sonc.org/at-home, or just send us an email and we will make sure you get it right away.
Awesome. Thanks, Tyler. So today is Motivational Monday. We want to go around before we sign off to get have everybody say something motivating. How about we do this? How about Coach Liz, you start, and then we'll go to Amanda, Tyler, myself, and then we'll end with Caroline. Is that cool?
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead, Coach Liz. Motivation Monday.
Well, motivation to me, the best way I can motivate myself is to set a goal. So I want everybody to set a goal. Maybe the goal is to make sure that you drink 8 glasses of water every day this week, or do your workout 5 days. And then when you do your workout, maybe it's something like, I will push myself to do 15 minutes instead of 10. But always set yourself a goal and reach towards that goal. And if you're consistent working towards your goal, you're going to achieve it.
Great. That's great. Amanda?
My quote was sent to me from a friend and coworker, Jasmine. It's a quote from Arthur Ashe, tennis legend. He says, "Start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can."
Great. Tyler?
My quote today is from Vivian Green, who I'm not sure what that is, but she had a great quote, and it says, life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning how to dance in the rain. So I think that's we're kind of waiting for this storm to pass right now. And instead of just kind of, being down and being sad and, moping around, safely, and obviously sheltering in place, social distancing, but making the best of every day that we can. And kind of like AJ said, be the best athlete you can be every day, be the best person you can be every day. And even though we're kind of under this cloud for a while, we can still dance, which a lot of you did yesterday, and it's a lot of fun. So we'll get out of it, and the sun will shine. Sun's shining today, and it'll shine again for us.
Awesome. So one of the things that I've started to do throughout the week is write on my whiteboard a quote each day. So today, my motivation is be the change you wish to see in the world. So when I look at this, I think about us doing our part in social distancing, staying at home, hoping, helping not spread the virus, and the more that we change and help, the faster we can get back out there. So that is my motivation. I do write something every day, but for Motivation Monday, I thought this was great to share with you guys. And last but not least, Caroline, what is your motivational message for everybody out there today?
For my motivation today is to do some exercises, what you can do at home.
All right. Well, that's great. It doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter where you live, how much space you have. Try to get your workout in. I did see a motivation message come in from Sean that I want to share. He just says, he says, we will get through this together. And Sean's right. We are going to get through this together.
Yeah.
So everybody at home, thank you for joining us today. Coach Liz, thank you for being here today. Caroline, thank you for being here today. Dr. McGraw, I know she signed off a little bit earlier, but thank her for being here today. And then Amanda and Tyler. It's always great to be hosting Rock the Week with you guys every Monday. So sorry for the technical difficulty earlier today, but that's what we got. Hope everybody has a great Monday. Hope everybody has a great week, and we'll see you next week